Hello, everyone. This is just a semi semi-silent live stream, just for connection. It's for my new channel, Ifechi Health and Wellness. I'm just here to chit chat with you. My neighbor's dog is barking. It's all part of it. Hope you're all good today. I'm just going to be here briefly. I'll go off and I'll come back again to see if anybody commented and I can respond to them. But I'm just setting this up here to keep recording. Whoa, see somebody, my lovely, ever supportive Fami is here. Fami is just on and off live stream. I'm going to send this off for about a couple of hours just to accumulate some watch hour for this new channel. So I just set this up and I decided we were just talking and then I didn't even know that anybody will come in. And then here you are, my ever supportive Fami, lovely. Thank you so much for coming. So I'm going to be on and off. So I'm just setting this up and then I'll go off and do something and I'll come back. I'm going to let it run for about 2 hours. It's just to accumulate those hours. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. You are one of the people I'm going to see personally one day by God's grace, because you are so unique. You know, you are so unique. You are one of the people I'm going to personally want to see. And I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So thank you. Or is it, oh, look at that. Look at my spicy lady. Spicy lady, I was talking with Fami because I just decided to set this up for about 2 hours to accumulate some watch hours. I'm not going to be here for the 2 hours. So it's impromptu live stream just to accumulate watch hour. And I see you ever supportive, just like Fami. Yeah. A lot of you are so supportive here. I don't know what I would do without you lovely daughters and lovely people on this YouTube. Thank you so much for coming. You're going to see me off in a minute and I'll come back maybe after half an hour and chat again and go off again. So it's not a proper live stream. Yeah. Yeah. So spicy, spicy, spicy. She makes things spicy. She makes me feel spicy as well. What do people think about my hair? See, here in UK, it costs quite a lot to make hair. And I don't like wigs. I have plaited wigs, but the normal wigs, I don't know, I can't get used to them. So I prefer to plait my hair. Or here in UK, it costs a lot to plait. The single ones I did before I took this one, I normally do the single ones. I would say that this is the first time. What do you think? Do you like it? See the back? See the back? Since you people are here, let me chat with you a little before I go. So, mommy, let me time out. It's beautiful. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, you can just time out. I'm not going to be here, as I say, for the 2 hours. I'm just want to chat since I see that two of you are here. Just decided to chat with you. Thank you for that. And you look spicy. Yeah, so it's you now. Now your handwork. Yeah, you're making me look your age. Feel your age. So why not? I'm so glad, never mind any other thing on this YouTube, meeting lovely people like yourselves. You have no idea. Anytime I decide to come to Brazil now, I'm like, Brazil, here we go. Here we go. Carry me there, go. Jehovah, carry me there, go to Brazil. To Brazil and carry me there, go. Carry me there, go. So anywhere in the world now, I know somebody or people that I can connect with. So thank you. Thank you, every two of you. Thank you for being here. I wanted to time this spice out, but I forgive. Oh, I see what you mean. No, please don't time her out. Oh, hey, just like I love you, that is how I love her. Don't time her out, please. Please, oh, don't time her out. So yeah, I'm just here, just finished work. I finished earlier today, and I decided to just put this on. I'm still tidying some things up in the room in my garage. So I thought if I take this there, it's going to be very dark. So I'm at the back garden. I'm making most of this weather that we have in UK now. You know, we don't have summer for a long time in UK, and the weather has been so fantastic. This is now almost middle of September. Come October, last Sunday in October, the clock will go, I don't know whether it's going back or forward, whatever one is going, but that means that winter time starts proper, end of October. So I'm making the most of outdoor vlogging, you know, doing my videos outside so I don't have to worry about ring light and all the rest of it. So I think I saw somebody else. Yes, Rose Hujo. Thank you for coming and congratulations, Rose. You told me you reached your WH. Thank God for that. Welcome, welcome. Rose is also one of the very supportive new YouTubers. You know, when people connect with you genuinely, I love it. You know, all this somebody will connect with you and they're waiting for you to actually get back to them before they can watch you. That means that they don't like what you do. If you really love what I do, if you connect and I don't get back to you immediately or even a week or two, you come back. So coming back shows that you actually love what I do, that you're not just doing the connection because you want me to return. And then you see people, when you're on a live stream, somebody's live stream, you hear some of them saying, oh, so you have not returned. You know, things like that shows me that it's not a proper connection. But Rose, I'm shouting you out now because Rose is one of the new YouTubers that just got her 1K and 4K, you know what I mean? And she came to my channel and I did not really return, not on purpose, because maybe I forgot or whatever. But she kept coming back because she loved what I was doing. So I took it upon myself and I told her, DM me on my Instagram, and she did. And the rest became history. You know, that's what it's all about. I just love people who are genuine. You know, look at Time Out here. Look at Spicy Lady. You know, you just saw that I was on. This is a brand new channel, and you just came to support. I wasn't going to be here. I would just want to put it on to be accumulating the hours, and I'll go out. But now, seeing you people here, I'm going to spend a little time. I'll still go out, and about half an hour later, I'll come back again. And when I come back, I'll just be talking. And if anybody is there, we can, you know, continue the chat. Thank you for all you do, especially for me. No, Rose, I hope others, or maybe you can tell all other new YouTubers how it is. That it's not a case of you connect with somebody and you're waiting and you are shouting, calling the person out in a live stream. It's not good, you know. But just support people genuinely. And what I did for you is nothing, but it's something. You didn't ask me. You didn't ask me to start doing that for you. I just told you to connect with me on IG, that I have something for you. That's how it should be. When you see genuine people, you want to genuinely help them. Okay. True, Mama. Sis Rose, okay, saying they spoke about the other day. I wanted to do. Rose, the video I'm premiering this evening is something like this. Mommy is saying we spoke about the. Okay, yeah, exactly. You know, that's why I picked interest in her. Another person I picked such interest in and also asked her to DM me, and I supported her, was Glory's Reality. Glory's Reality came to me and she kept coming back. And I thought, this girl, this YouTuber, let me check her out. I didn't check her out immediately, but she kept coming back. So people don't know what they benefit by just supporting people with your heart, and just, if you love what they do, you go back. And even if you go back 3 times and the person didn't come back, just keep going. After all, the big YouTubers that we watch, I watch a lot of the big YouTubers. I don't leave comments because I'm not expecting them to come back to me, but because I love what they do. And some of them I leave comments. There's one really big YouTuber, Flo Chinyere. I've been following her for a long time. Sometimes I watch her all the time, and sometimes I leave comments. And she actually replies me. Sometimes her reply will be long. to show that she actually, and then she also watched one of my videos where which I did in front of my house, and the bird was making noise, and she actually mentioned the fact that she loved the sound of the bird, that the bird was just, it reminded her of like being in the village. That's Flo Chinyere. Check her out. She's got about nearly 400 or more subscribers. But she comes to my channel from time to time because I genuinely watch her. And I've been watching her before I started my own channel. So this is just, she didn't feel that, oh, I've got 300 or 500, and what am I doing with this person who has only 2 point something. I mean, for my old, sorry, not my other channel, I connected with her there, and she watches my video from time to time. So that's what I'm talking about. It's not a case of how big. Some people are just too big for themselves, and it's okay. People can be who they want to be, but Flo Chinyere, she really challenged me, because I just watch her because I just love her. I love her. She just says, oh, lo, 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 or she just makes her videos so fun. And when I heard that she said that she's been a YouTuber for so many years, Flo Chinyere, she's got about 400 or 300 and something subscribers. I don't know. When she mentioned that she doesn't use a camera, that she uses her phone for this number of years with all these subscribers, I'm saying to myself, hey, so it can be done. So once you have a good camera, you don't have to kill yourself about these things. I think I saw Oyoyo. Oyoyo, it's just an impromptu live stream to build watch hour for this channel. So when I put it on and I saw my lovely people coming in, and now Oyoyo is another supportive person, and with her daughter and her new channel, I'm going to be visiting her often. I just love the way that girl speaks. Oh my God, I just love her so much. That's your lovely girl. If I'm in America, I will steal her for 1 week, only 1 week, and then I'll return her back to you. So thank you so much, everyone. What's your IG? Oh, my IG. If you go on, okay, maybe you're not on this channel. I don't normally display it. I think I do. All my videos have got my IG. It's very easy at Ifechi Family. That's for my ear. I haven't got IG for this one yet, but for my other channel, it's at Ifechi Family. So yes, I would like to connect with you, Spice. I will even want to get your WhatsApp number. Yeah. So let us just genuinely support each other, Yeah, so Yoyo's World, or Yoyo Ndoki Kitchen. And yeah, very supportive. We just have to do these things for ourselves. And I love the fact that we are just, supportive and calm people and not bashing anybody or talking down on people and stuff like that. It's not good. That's why, this is health and wellness. Today, I just went out there. That video is coming on this channel. I went out there. In fact, I haven't changed. I went like this. So it'll be coming. Now, yeah, on this channel, it will be coming very soon. That video, I think it will be coming in 2 days' time or so. When I just went and I sat on the swing, where the children sit and do the swing in the playground. That's where I sat this lunchtime. I just sat there and I just relaxed. I was meditating, and then a lady came over, we talked, and after that I sat on the swing, the children's swing. Thank God it fitted me. That shows I haven't gotten too fat yet, so it fitted me, and I just sat there. I was swinging gently, and I did a video, about 5 minutes video. It will come up, just to show what we have to do for our wellness, our well-being. Sometimes just do something that you think that you normally do as a child. What you used to do when you are younger, sometimes you just do that. That's what I did this afternoon. So I'm sure you will love that video when it comes. I just a few minutes just to relaxing, swinging gently, and chatting with you people. And then when I came back, I thought, let me just come to the back garden and set this up. And I didn't know that people would come. Oh, I love you all. Love you all so much. I saw a slice of Sam. A slice of Sam is another very supportive man. A slice of Sam. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all so much. You see, I said I was going to just set this up and go away for it to be recording. But now that you all are here, I can't just go, but I'll be here another 15 minutes talking to you. Then I'll leave it running. I've got something to do in the next half an hour. I'll do that and then I'll come back. But I just want to appreciate you all for coming. It's not a structured live stream, you know. It's not structured at all. It's just to accumulate some hours on this new channel. Thank you for those of you who already supported me on this channel, and I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I'm going to slowly build the channel up. So I'm glad that I was able to create this channel because my two niches are quite dear to me. So I didn't want to mix them up. I know if anybody wants to check anything out about health and well-being, or when I do some of my exercise, I'm going to do them on this channel, things like that, so people know where to go. Then if we have to talk about family, marriage, family, relationships, then it will be on the Ifechi Family channel. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you all for being here to support this watch hour. That's basically what this live stream is all about this afternoon. There's nothing structured, just for us to build this channel up, as it were. And yeah, there's a lot coming up on this channel, but I'm going to, at least until it's monetized, I'm going to make sure that the videos on this channel are not more than 4 to 6 minutes each, so that I'll just go straight to the point most of the time. And then eventually, when it gets monetized and I have other things to talk about, then we may have a little bit longer videos. But generally, even on my normal channel, you see that I don't do more than 7 to 8, 10 minutes videos, because I feel that we are all so busy. And I noticed that since I've been doing just between 7 to 8, 10, 11 minutes maximum videos, that people watch to the end, because I can see it from my analytics. People watch fully, which is better than doing 15 minutes. I must admit, I see some people who are still new YouTubers and they're doing 15 minutes, they're doing 25 minutes. Yeah, sometimes when I have the time, what I do, I just let it run and I'll do something else. I don't even listen to it fully because I haven't got the 25 minutes to stay there and watch that particular person, but I'll run it for them for the 25 minutes while I'm doing something else, maybe with my other phone. That's how I do it, just to support people. But it would be nice if it's shorter that way, because not everybody will have that patience of putting it on and doing something else. When it's running, people will just go there, do 2 minutes out of the 25 minutes and go away because it's too much. So let me see. What do you say? Mom, these channels, WH will not waste time to complete. Thank you, Rose. Yes, I'm sure it will not. With all these lovely people here, once I do all this, when I do all this playlist now, I'm sure that if I ask a Spicy Lady to please run my 2 hours playlist for me for about a week or so, I'm sure she will not say no. And I asked Oyoyo, who is also in America, I said, Oyoyo, please, can you run my 2 hour playlist for another week or so? Oyoyo will not say no. And Rose, I'm sure the same with you. If I don't even need to ask. To be quite honest, the way I know you all, I already have 11-hour live stream, which I did overnight. I already have that, and I already did 2 hours a couple of days ago. I'm sure I don't even need to ask any of you, and that you will do it if you can. So I'm not even here to start asking, because I know people that I connect with, my lovely family members. I know that I don't need to ask. So yes, Rose, what you said, it won't take time, because I know that people would genuinely do it for me, because I'll leave it running with one of my, you see what I mean? I said it, Spicy, I said it, I don't even need to ask you. A slice of Sam is also in UK. I'm sure he will not mind running it for me as well. So that's why I'm not even, and my children, they said to me, oh, Mom, don't worry, we're going to ask our friends to just keep them and we'll be running them as well. So yes, I don't think it will take too long and they promised me this morning that they're going to also, one of them works for a big company, so that they're going to tell his people, a large group of them, for them to subscribe. He said that they may not watch you all the time, Mom, but I'll ask them to subscribe. I said, yeah, that's fine, just do that, because that will help, since I need to get to that sub count and stuff like that. So that's good to support that way. So thank you, every one of you here. It's back to back. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. I know I don't have to ask. I don't have to ask you people because I know there's aeroplane. Can you hear it? Yeah. Here in UK, hi, a slice of Sam. Are you looking forward to a week today? A week today here in UK. Do you people know what's going on? Do you know what's happening a week today in UK? If you do, jot it down there. Jot it down there. It's just write it down there if you know what is happening. Okay, Spicy Lady says that she knows. Yes. And so we've been given a day off. So that day, we're not allowed to go to work. We're not allowed to do anything but to sit in front of our television and watch our queen being led to rest and follow all the protocol. So I'm going to get my drink, my tea, coffee. We're in, we are here in England. So all you hear is tea and coffee all the time. So you want to know? Yeah, that's what is. Yeah, tell us. Okay, that's what is happening. We have bank holiday. We have a holiday next week, Monday. Yes, we do. Nobody goes to work. The children don't go to school. Are not going to school next week, Monday the 19th, because that's the day our queen, the Queen of England, will be laid to rest. So we've been given off. How cool is that? Who wouldn't want to live as long as Queen did? She lived for 96 good years. That's ripe old age. And anybody that lives 90 and beyond, to me, the person has tried. But we're expecting her to live as long as her mom. I think her mom, the Queen Mother, lived for 102. Hope to see you someday. We're in UK and you, mommy. Oh, yeah, definitely. We have to see. We have to see. I live in UK. I live in where they class as Southeast London, but it's called Kent, to be precise, but it's classed as Southeast London. We are only by train about 30 minutes to London Bridge, where I live. So it's outskirts of London, which is fantastic because I wouldn't want to live inside London. I wouldn't have loved to raise my children up inside London. So we live outskirts of London. And yeah, but we are very, 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 very near to London. Just 30 minutes, you are into London Bridge or Charing Cross. And Charing Cross, once you get to Charing Cross and you get down Charing Cross station, you walk over to where the Queen lives, Buckingham Palace. We have gone to Buckingham Palace a few times when people visit us. I remember when my sister-in-law visited from America and my sister visited from America as well. We always go on a tour of the open bus tour, and we go to Buckingham Palace where the Queen lives. So yeah, ripe old age. Yes, definitely, that's right. So that's where I live, and yeah, just love London. Living in London is very, very expensive. London is expensive at the best of time. Never mind now that things are so expensive everywhere. Properties in London are so expensive, and but not just because of the properties and everything. We didn't just want to live in London. That's why we are in outskirts of London, where we can easily commute into London when we want. So that's where we are. Okay, my lovely people. You don't have to. I'm glad that we have interacted on the comment section. I'm going to go now and I'll come back. It's close to Finland. Is it? London? So I heard London is so expensive. Yes, London is so, so expensive. Very expensive. I mean, the house you buy for example, let me just give you an example. 1 bedroom. I'm talking about 1 bedroom flat, not house, in London. The cost of 1 bedroom flat in London, you use it to buy 4 bedroom house outskirts of London. Yes, that's how expensive London is. Very, very expensive. And you don't even have spaces like car park where you have to park your car. I mean, here in front of my house can fit in 3 cars. And we have a garage, which we don't use as garage anyway. We use it to store things. But in most places in London, you don't get such. Even if you do, oh my goodness, you pay a fortune for that. So yeah, London is very, very expensive. It takes about 4 hours to get to UK from here. Really? Okay, that's not too bad at all. That's not too bad. Okay, okay. Yeah, Finland, that part of Finland, I've never been there, but I'd love to visit these places. Hobby and I, we love traveling. It's because of COVID and lockdown that we have reduced our traveling. We love traveling. We love looking after ourselves that way. We've done about 4 cruises. We just did the last cruise before, in December 21. No, in January 20. Sorry, January 20, before lockdown came in March. Yes. So we just love our cruises. And the only downside about cruise is that you eat too much. You eat too much because you can eat for 24/7 when you're in the cruise. The food just keeps coming. There's so many areas where you can eat. You just go there and stuff your face. That's only downside. But then they don't force you to eat. You decide to eat, you know. Yeah, so romantic. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, we love to do that. Not because, as I said, that we have all the money, but no, because we are getting our priorities right. We are getting our priorities. That even when our children were younger, they can count so many places we have been with them. Been to Europe. Most of European countries we have been with our sons when they were younger, and they always remember that and they appreciate that. And I will eat nonstop. I know. I tell you, if you go on cruise, the first one we went was a Norwegian cruise. That one Norwegian cruise was huge. It contained about 850. Yes, 850 persons in that cruise. It was a massive one, And then we have been to another one called the Princess Royal. That's the name of that cruise. That one was smaller, about 500 and something or 600 and something people in that cruise, in that cruise ship. And then there's steps, there's floors. You can be in floor 1, 2, 3, up to 15 floors inside the cruise. And you have your exercise, swimming pool, gym, inside there, first shop, supermarket. You think you're outside, everything inside there. I miss that. I would love us to start going on cruise again. But because we have not done what others did, I'm not going to mention it here, we chose not to do that. Because of that, we are restricted to where we can go. We did not, we as a family decided that we're not going to go down that route. We did other things to protect ourselves, and we still do. And one of them, I'm going to bring that up on this channel one day, is essential oils. That's what we actually use. That's what, what others did. We did not do that. That's what we used for our family and for ourselves because it's natural. We didn't want anything to get inside our system because we don't know what it's all about. Now, I went out the other day and I saw this long queue in a chemist. And I was wondering, what are they queuing for? So when I asked them, they said, they said that there's a new vaccine just came out that will cover everything. I'm like, so they're now having the fourth. Some of them are having the fourth, and some of them are having the fifth dose, and that's why they were queuing. I'm like, wow, okay. I rest my case. So all these things being pumped into people. Why will you have 1, 2, 3? Now they're having the fourth. One man in the queue told me he's having the number 5. And I'm thinking, where do you draw the line? Let us look after ourselves in any other way that we can. All well and good. When this big C came out and this V came out, I thought that it's just going to be, one-off thing and that's covered. But now you go on and you have this and you have that. You don't know where to draw the line. We are having, yes, exactly, 4th. And some people are having the 5th even. So I love to cruise enough to eat and buy with discount. Oh yeah, yes. Cruise is so good. And what happens is when it comes to a place where it will dock, so you now have to go out of the cruise ship. You go out for about, they might give you the number of hours. Maybe they'll tell you after 3 hours you need to come back, because but then you normally they'll check to make sure that everybody's in the ship before they leave. So you can go out. I remember when we went to Barcelona, we docked in Barcelona. So we came out and went around Barcelona for 3 or 4 hours before we went back and continued our cruise. So that way, it helps you to visit other countries as well. We have visited other countries that we have not really like spend the night there, but just hours, just walking around. When the ship docks, you can just come out and go. They call it offshore. You go offshore, you just wander around and meet, see other countries. So it's something that is worth doing. We meet so many people. And unfortunately, one unfortunate thing is that during our different 4 cruises, the only Black people we met in those cruise ships were from America. We are wondering, where are our African people? Why are we not looking after ourselves? Why are we not doing this? In fact, they were looking at us like, this couple, because we are Africans, because it's not something Africans do. We need to do more and stop all this saving of money in the bank that when we pass, others will spend it and we have not enjoyed our lives. I see Glory's reality. Glory, I talked about you not long ago. You're very welcome. I talked about you, about how supportive you are and everything. So that's what I'm talking about. People that will genuinely love you for what you do and not, oh, you have not returned to me. Or they're not one of those. That's why I picked interest and I got through to her on IG. That's what I do. I pick people like that. When I see genuine people, I pick interest in them and I'll go out of my way to do whatever I can do for them. Saving money to build big houses they can't live in. Exactly. We have instances of people who built such houses here, and it was just for their body to lay instead there for a few minutes. That's all they got out of their house, and their relatives are now enjoying, and they have never enjoyed their lives. So, as a part of our health and wellness, please, whatever it takes. You don't have to go on cruise. You don't have to go on big holidays. You can just go on something local. Start from there. Just go out of your comfort zone and just go there and relax and do little things. If you're married, you can just go with your husband only. If you have children, go with your children, because the memories our children had, when they were younger, they have never forgotten. That's why our third son invited us to Zurich. You all saw what happened. It was all expenses paid. He said, Mom, Dad, just come over because I know that this is the type of thing you love. So please let us consider doing things like that. And Mama, thank you for taking me as your daughter. I really appreciate your support. Thank you, Glory. Yeah, so although Spicy Lady said that she's my only daughter on this YT, I said to her, please now, you have to share, because I have so many of you. I love you all. Thank you so much. We haven't learned how to work and enjoy the fruit of our labor. I know. I don't know the best how to explain this to people. Do you know that it happens all the time, but this one is somebody that we actually know a little that passed away. How did he pass away? It was so sad. He was in the train and people thought how he was sleeping, because he's gone from one job to the other, from one job to the other, from one job to the other. And if you go where he lives here in London, you will cry. It was just, in fact, worse than Ajegunle. Because you have places like that in London, of course. You have horrible, people who just live in that kind of accommodation just for them to save money. So this person walks from one job to the other. He finished night duty, and instead of going home to sleep, he was heading to another job. So in the train, he was just sitting there, and people thought that he was sleeping. So the train got to the last stop. He was still there, and people had to raise alarm, because the way he was lying, he put his head down. Nobody knew whether he was sleeping or what. And what happened? He was gone. By the time they looked at him, he was gone, and it's an Igbo man. And he was building a house in the village. He's almost completed just to furnish and everything, and this happened. Now, he has never lived a life. He did not live in a good accommodation while here. while he was alive here in London. He did all that for nothing. And so many other instances. I have so many examples to give. People just keep doing these things because they're competing with their brothers, or they're competing with other villagers. Oh, that person has that upstairs. I'm going to do mine bigger than that person. And they are working themselves flat out. And then you see them passing out away without enjoying any of those things, without enjoying life at all. We can't cheat nature. Exactly. The body needs rest. We need to rest. But our people don't understand. Our Igbo men, yes, they only think about work and building big mansions. I don't understand that. All these big mansions that people don't even live. Okay, maybe if you visit home a lot, maybe you visit once or twice a year. Is that enough to keep? And then by the time you come back again, you have to fumigate the house because lizards and snakes and everything are all in there. What is that all about? Anyway, we just have to keep saying these things, and it's up to people what they do. But this is just one that we knew, and we knew this man very well. But there are other ones that we hear that people just pass away. One of them was like doing this kabu kabu taxi driver, and then he was just opening his boot to get something for the passenger, and he just slumped in that boot, and the passenger was screaming. People, if it's in Nigeria now, they'll come and catch that passenger, say, what did you do to this man? But when they came and took him and they saw that it was just heart attack, he just passed away because he's driving that. Thank God that he even did that when he had stopped that lady. What if he was on the steering when this happened? Because he doesn't rest, because he's doing that taxi thing as a private business, so he didn't rest. And once the money starts coming, you see all this change. Oh, you change one pound. Now I heard that it's about almost 830 to 1. So people think, oh my God, by the time they change it, it will be this and that. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. We have to look after ourselves. Okay. Let me leave this running, and I'll be back. If I come back, I'll start talking again if anybody's around. I know Glory's Rarity. Remind me, do you have a live stream today? Or what do you have? I think I got a reminder, or I saw a reminder somewhere that you have either live stream. I don't know what time this evening. Do you? No rest. God forbid. Wealth without health. Yeah, without good health. No. That kind of wealth is rubbish. And some people, if they happen to be alive, they will be so unwell to enjoy that money. That money will actually be just to look after them in hospital, or to look after them because they are very unwell. That's what the money they accumulated, that's all it's going to be about. And we don't want to be like that. Okay, my lovely people. This video, no, mommy's video I uploaded. Okay, that's fine. Okay. As I said, I'm going to do this for 2 hours just to accumulate watch hours. It's now done for about 40 minutes. I'll go out for half an hour and I'll be back. When I'm back, I'll start talking again. And if anybody's still around, we can continue our chit chat. And whatever comes in my mouth, when I open my mouth, sometimes something just starts coming. Premium, not quite long. Premium. She had premium not quite long ago. Oh, she's already had it. All right, okay. I'll catch up with that one later on. Yeah. Hope to see you if you are chanced on my live later, mommy. Oh yeah, your live tonight. I will be there because it's to do anything to do with family, marriage. I'm talking about marriage now on my series. Very soon, I think another week or so, I'll stop marriage as it is and I'll go into children, bringing up young children. I want to take it in that way. I just want to talk about husband and wife in this marriage series. I think I'm in part 9 now, just talking about husband and wife. And after that, we have to hit the street of raising up young children here in diaspora or anywhere else. So I'm going to be on that live stream tonight by God's grace, because it's something that is so dear in my heart. People, we need to, discuss these things, how and why our marriages are succeeding I wouldn't use the word successful because we are still married and we are still working at it. We are still work in progress. So it's the reason why our marriage is succeeding. And that's why I'm doing the marriage series. I know people say to me, "Oh, Mommy Fechi, on this your marriage series, there should be so many views." But, people, when it's good thing, people don't watch. It's only if it's you doing buzz with people will watch. I say to them, don't worry. Don't worry about the views. To be quite honest, I'm not worried because this is a long-term thing. And maybe in future, people will click and it will come up and they will watch and they will benefit. That's the main thing. Don't worry about the views. I don't even bother myself about the views because the views I have are genuine views, and I see from analytics that they are genuine views, and that is all that is important. Why I stopped worrying about views was one of my videos on my channel where I talked about a particular YouTuber. I got about 8.6 views on that particular video. Do you know that one of my videos that I only got about 250 views or 100, 250 views, I got about 3 times more than I got in that 8.6 view. So I don't worry myself about views, yeah? And nobody should worry about views. It's always good when you look at people's views. Oh, look at that person. They've got 1,000 and something views. It's good. It's a good feeling. But since that happened to me and I saw that 8.6K video did not do as well as 200 and something um, views, I stopped worrying myself. I just go there, do what I enjoy doing, and leave the rest. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, I'll see you. I think it's 8 o'clock. This semi-silent live stream will finish by then. It's now 16:38 here. I started at 4 o'clock, so it will finish at 6. So I'll stop it at 6. I just want it to be 2 hours so that when people want to help in running me, it will be easier for them to run me. Yeah. So I'll leave you now. I'll be back in half an hour and I'll just start talking. If anybody's here, then we'll catch up. But thank you so much, all of you who are here, who just came as soon as they saw it. I'm thinking, this is my new channel. People even, connect like this with me here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you all. And I'll be back in half an hour. But I'll leave this running. Yeah, I'll leave it running. So anybody that comes can comment. And when I come back, I'll see their comments and then I'll catch up. I was told that that's the best way to actually do these live streams. I know the 11-hour one I did was like overnight. They're saying that if you do it this way, maybe you are there on and then you're off again and you come back and interact with people, that is better. That's why I'm doing it this way. So 1 hour difference. Okay, yeah, 1 hour difference, yes. It says 16:39 here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll stay with an account on another. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for this support. I really appreciate it. Yes, I know I'm not worried about what I want in this video because I know that with all the lovely people I have in the house, when you can, that you're going to run me, and that I even have need watch out this channel has not prevented me from running others. I still run one or two people, so that's me, and I don't mind. I don't mind at all. We're just here for each other. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll go off and I'll come back again in half an hour. I am back. What's the time now? I've done it for an hour and 40 minutes. So in the next 20 minutes, I'll be gone. Oh, Happiness TV. You came and you gave me thumbs up. Thank you. Ifeyinwa Ezokeke. Hey, Kedonye, who is this my namesake? Who is this my namesake? Oh, my full name is Ifeyinwa. Amazing. Yoga with Goga. Thank you for coming along. Thank you. Ovi Fehe Bundles. Thank you for coming along. Wow. Ode Silva. Thank you so much. Wow. I really appreciate this support too so much, my lovely people. I'm just excited each time I remember you all and why I came to this YouTube. So I'm just back to talk for 20 minutes. If anybody's still there, you can let me know. Just let me know if anybody's there. I was here earlier on with some lovely people. Oh, Yo-Yo's World. I left it running and I went off to do some things and I'm back now. So I've got another 15 minutes. Yeah, thank you, Yo-Yo's World. Thank you for your immense support. I was saying, I don't know whether you heard me earlier on talking about your daughter, Lexi. In fact, both of them are just so adorable. It makes me miss not having daughters, honestly. Back with Oyoyo's. Okay, you're back with Oyoyo's World. See, that's what I talk about, support. You are before with Oyoyo and Doki's Kitchen and now with Oyoyo's World. I really appreciate so much. Thank you. Yeah, just busy, but watching. Okay. Okay, Glory's Reality. Thank you. Thank you. As I say, it's a semi-silent live stream. That's why I went off and I'm back again for the last 15 minutes of the 2 hours. I don't want this to be more than 2 hours so that if people want to help me to run, it will not be too much for them. Thank you. Thank you, Yo-Yo. Yes, it's good when you see children well brought up and obviously with prayers, because in this country and over there in America, it's just prayers for all our children. That's why we have to, just forget about any other thing, especially when they are at that age, and be there and do all we can for them and with them. So by the time they grow up, you have rest of mind. That's why I say to people here in London that running helter skelter, doing things in reverse. When kids are so young, they will leave the kids and they will be pursuing their shadow, basically. And when by the time they know it, they've gone out of that age where you can't, they are now out of control. And you see them going to people, please pray for me, or pray for my son, or pray for my daughter. Or, he doesn't do this. He doesn't hear what I say. If I say one, he will go and call the social people for me and all the rest of it. Start on time. There's no way if we start on time and then praying as well. Because we can't do it with our own power. Just praying for them and start early. Catch them early. They will be the one that will even go out there and be telling other children how to behave, because it's not allowed in their own home. So when they see children, I remember my sons then, when they see people talking to people in a harsh way, they'll come back and say to me, "Oh, Mommy, do you know how so-and-so was speaking to the mother today?" I was shocked, because to them it's not normal. Yoyo's World, you can't believe that our schools now have 3 security check doors. Really. Once they start school, we pray harder. Yes, yes, we pray harder once they start school, because they are now leaving your own house and going out there. You are handing them over to these people. I don't know what happens next. So that's we pray harder. Yes, definitely. Imagine that 3 security check doors just to show you the type of world we are living in now. Your children will go out or they'll go to school. You will not have rest of mind until they come back. We shouldn't be living like that. As for us, children of God, let us just continue. I say to people, do not be too busy for your children. Do not be too busy praying for your children, guiding them, especially those formative years when they're under 5. And that's when most people are so busy that they just want to go and get all the money in the world and lose their children. Just kids. Yes, that's the thing. Some of them are kids too. It's so worrying, and it's even more worrying over there where you people are, because here at least they don't have that. The other one that they use, the KNI, yeah, that's the one they use here. They don't really use the GUN here because it's not easily accessible, but they use the other one more. You see them going to school and they have these things in their pockets, or when but they just bring it out. That's the one they use more here. Oh, welcome back. Oh, spicy lady, is your name Ifeyinwa? Because Ifeyinwa is okay. Somebody is trying to call me, but I'll decline the call at the moment. Yeah. And when I finish, I'll call them back. I'll be rounding up in the next 10 minutes. Tell me, my spicy lady, is your Igbo name Ifeyinwa? If it is, then hi. So we are even, you are back. Oh yeah, I just came back now. And I saw Yo-Yo's World, and we're just talking about children. I was admiring her daughters. Me, right from time, because I didn't have daughters, I've always accumulated so many. If I tell you, if I have a list, just like I have a list of people I pray for who are TTC moms, I have a list of all the children who my godchildren. I started being godmother even in my teens. So I have all their names and I pray for them. And most of them are daughters, because they know how much I love girls. So once they have a daughter, my friends just want me to be their godmother. So I've got lots of them. I just love people, but especially because I didn't have daughters. That's why I was praying for daughters through my sons, and the first one has come along, and oh my, I'm spoiling her and she's spoiling me. We are both, all this mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. I don't understand it because I was prepared for her, and she saw how I received her, and she just took me like that as well. She kept saying me, Mommy, I'm always praying for you and Daddy. And I thank God so much for giving both of you to me as my other parents, because her other parents are younger than us. Even my first daughter-in-law's mom calls me mom because she's much younger than myself. Yes, that's what it's all about. So I just love your children or yours. Well, that's what we are talking about anyway. And so tell me, I asked you the question. Did I miss the answer? Is that your name? Is that your Igbo name? Because that's my full name. Ifi. Yours was. What's your own name? I know that your Igbo name is also, you're also called Ifi. Is it Ifoma? My own is Ifeyinwa. But I can't remember the last time I was called Ifeyinwa. And remember when my mom was alive? Each time she calls me, Ifeyinwa, hey, Imana Nsogbu Adigo. Imana, Italy nonso somewhere, because that's the only time I get called my full name. But so tell me, I'm still waiting for your answer. Is that you, spicy lady? Is that your Igbo name? Are you Ifeyinwa? Are you my namesake? Because so many Ifis, and most of the Ifis I understand from what I've observed are mainly Ifoma. I have a niece called Ifoma as well, so she's also Ifi, but Ifeyinwa, not a lot of people. So tell me, are you Ifeoma. Sorry, are you Ife? Sorry, is that your Igbo name? Is that your Igbo name? Is that Ifeyinwa? Answer me now. What's your own Igbo name? Is it Ifeoma? I know you're Ifi as well. Tell me, is it Ifeoma? Or is it Ifeyinwa? Or is it Ifeanyi? Because when I was growing up, I thought that Ifeanyi is for boys, that only boys answer Ifeanyi. But I know a few ladies who are called Ifeanyi. So I know that it's a unisex name as well, but Ifeyinwa is always, and Ifeoma, it's always for ladies. So, yeah, she's my namesake. When you say she, who is she? She is my namesake. No, who is Ifeyinwa is okay. Is it you? You said she's your namesake. I'm asking whether you're my namesake because my full name is Ifeyinwa. That's what I'm saying. So you say she's my namesake. Who? Who is your namesake? Me? Because my name is Ifeyinwa. I want to know if that Ifeyinwa is okay, is your name, it's you. So let me know. And yeah, so let us keep praying. And let us keep praying for this election coming up next year. From what we're seeing in the news and everything, people know the right thing to do. And they appear before my hair. I thought that your own, I thought that your her own is Ifeoma. Yes, not, yeah. So, Spicy, is it you that is Ifeyinwa then? My future baby's name. And the one using it. Oh, okay, your future baby. Oh, you see? That's why we even call it. I didn't even know. You didn't even know that this is my name. And you love this name. Oh, for your future baby's name, it will happen. You are on my list. It will happen. Once I have in fact, people, if I show people my notebook, people who are my notebook for prayer, they'll be wondering, how do you know? I just listen. I listen to people. And once I notice them say something, they may not say it directly, but once I notice, I add them on. My list is going really long now. So there's quite a number of people, and I'm praying. God answers prayer. He's done it for Lily Pope. He's done it for Ozitochi. I'm sure, and more testimonies will be coming. So Ifeyinwa will come. Yes, Ifeyinwa. Let me tell you a little story before I finish. I've got 5 more minutes to go. Let me tell you how my name came along. Yeah, my Ifeyinwa. I'm number 5 of 7 children. Yeah, so my mom had the first child, a son, and he passed as a baby. Then they had another child, a daughter, and they named her Azoka. Azoka means that those who are coming behind are more. So you see, this world that we live in, that's me here with 4 sons, but my mom had 6 girls and 1 son. Anyway, because the first son passed. So Azoka. Then the next child, a boy, because they've lost the first boy. So after Azoka, which is those coming behind are more, are greater or something like that, we now had another son, and they named him Chukwuemeka. So that's my only brother's name is Chukwuemeka. We call him Emi or Emeka. Now, another pregnancy, a girl, and they named her Chinyelo. She's one of my sisters. She lives in Enugu with her family. So they named her Chinyelo. Obviously, we know what Chinyelo means. Another child, maybe by this time, they've now had 2 daughters and 1 son. You know, our people with sons, maybe they wanted another son. But no, my senior sister, Nchekube Edith, the one that normally dials in from America. So she came along and they named her Nchekube. Nchekube means obviously that they have hope. They have hope that the next one will be a boy, because for obvious reasons, there's only 1 boy, and then these girls come in. And lo and behold, the next one came along, and who is that person? Yeah, me, another girl. But I was a tomboy when I was growing up, though. I'll tell that story one day. I was a tomboy when I was, never mind, I'm quiet now, but I was a tomboy when I was growing up. I'll tell the story how I was actually, my father was a chief inspector of police. We had some maids at home. We had people helping us, but they have to send me to my aunt's house, who is a teacher at Merchant of Light School in Oba. They have to send me there at the age of 9. I'll tell that story and how it actually helped me. At the time, I was so angry. Why would we have all these people doing things in our house? Why am I here at 9 years old and they're making me to do things that I wasn't doing in my home? Little did I know that it was a blessing in disguise. That's a story for another day. So telling you about how my name came along. So after my senior sister Nchekube means that they have hope of another boy, that the boy will come next. Haha, I came along. So they said, Ifeyinwa, that's nothing like child, boy or girl, nothing like child. That's how my name came along, Ifeyinwa. Then my next one came along, another girl. And but she's late now. I lost my immediate junior sister in the year 2000, and it's still like yesterday to me. We were like 5 and 6, even though I have other sisters, but myself and that my immediate junior sister, we were like 5 and 6. We are so close. Anyway, so her name was Chineze. Why they named her Chineze was that my dad had a terrible, my dad, police people then, that big police motorcycle. When my dad is coming back from another village or another place, you will hear that motorcycle sound. We know that dad is coming back, and we call her Papa. We know that Papa is coming back. We will just be ready and dancing because she'll get buy us something really nice when he's coming back. Anyway, so that's how he had an accident with that bike one day, but God spared his life. And that was when my sister, my junior sister, Chineze, so they said Chineze Ndo. Now they're no more talking about Nchekube, Ifeyinwa, or whatever, because we're looking for boy. Chineze Ndo. I'm alive. That's what they're concentrating on at that time. So that's what how my sister was named. And then the last one came along, another girl. And her name is Okunna. Okunna means what God said. Ihe Chineke. So that's her name, Okunna. We call her Okwi. She's also in America. See, that's how my name came along, and that's how all our names. Igbo names have meaning. They attach meaning to the names. We also have our English names, but we all go by our Igbo names. Yes, I've told you a little bit of story about my name and my family. But how I was a tomboy and how I was sent to these teachers to discipline me, I'll tell that story one day. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I think I've now clocked 2 hours. So sorry about that. That's okay, my dear. It's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things in life. The most painful thing about the loss of my junior sister is that she was having her 4th baby. She died on delivery. That's the most painful. I don't want to start crying now because even though it's a long time ago, that's the most painful thing about losing my junior sister. She died having her 4th son. I think I've told that story before, or I've mentioned it in my video before. I uninstalled because of space. Oh, okay. God is great. Yeah. Yes. So she was having her 4th baby, and that I told you we are just like 5 and 6. We all did everything together. Only 2 of us married in Imo State. We are from Anambra, but only 2 of us married from Imo State. So you can see how both of us went to the same school in Imo State. Both of us married in Imo State. Both of us had 4 sons. But unfortunately, on giving birth to her 4th son, I don't know what they did in Lagos, she passed. That son is still alive. Solace. His name is Solace. So that's how I lost my junior sister. Each time I remember the circumstances surrounding her passing, it breaks my heart because that was a waste. If you hear the story of what went on and what they did, I wanted to sue them, but they said to me in Nigeria, what will you do? What will you achieve? Because it was a big error. That's how we lost her. So it's so sad. She passed at the age of 37. Dr. Mrs. Chineze Nwosu. She was very clever. I'm a bit below when it comes to academics compared to her. She got her PhD at the age of 35. And at the age of 37, having her last baby, she passed. And I remember when she was pregnant with this baby, she said to me, sis, I know we've always done everything together. We've done everything together. We went to the same school. We did this, but, and you're having sons now, and I've had 3 sons, and this one I'm expecting now, it's not going to be a son like you've had 4. I've already had my 4th son at this stage. He said, I'm not going to follow you in that one. This one will be a girl. And I said to him, sis, I'm praying that it will be a girl. At least we can share her. She can spend some time with you in Lagos. She will come abroad here and spend some time we can share her. So we're just joking and laughing. And then, 1st of April, 2000, that was how I entered my millennium. And that was 1st of April. I thought it was April Fool. And I said to them, this is too serious to be April Fool. I know today is 1st of April. You don't use this as an April Fool. That was, in fact, anyway, let's leave that story. Yeah, let's leave that story. But it's just that sometimes we pass through a lot and people don't. That's why when I see people who go through certain things, I understand because I've been there, especially when you're very close. Thank you, my lovely people. We've now spent 2 hours, although I wasn't here most of the 2 hours, but I love you all. Thank you so much for this support. I do not take it for granted. I'll do this from time to time. From time to time, I'll just come here and do silent live stream. I'll start talking and then I'll go off and I'll come back again. So, but thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Oh my God. Yes, Oyoyo, that's my story. That's the story of my junior sister. It's so painful. The year 2000 to now, how many years? I still think it's just, to me, just like yesterday, because everything that went on the day I was informed was in fact, my husband thought he was going to lose me as well. But anyway, I equally lost my immediate senior brother, 1st of April. Oh, 1st of April. Wow. You see? Yeah, mine was April. I thought it was April Fool. And I'm like, please, there are things you use for April Fool, not something like this. But lo and behold, it was real. Anyway, God knows everything. My happiness was that she died in the Lord. She was one of those SU people that I used to, in fact, when we went to the same secondary school. Again, I wasn't, we are all brought up in a Christian home, but I wasn't into all that SU thing. But she was. She died in the Lord. That's the only consolation. That's why I'm able to, bear her loss. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for supporting this live stream. Yes, amen, amen. And your brothers as well. Your brother, it will be that brother that you told us about, that they did that thing, yeah? That's your brother, isn't it? Anyway, God knows everything. God knows everything. Thank you once again, everyone. Yes, yes, amen, amen. Thank you, Yoyo's World. Thank you, Spicy Lady. Thank you, Glorious Reality, and whoever else is in the background. I appreciate you all supporting this live stream, 2 hours live stream for my WH. I really appreciate that so much. Please run me if you can, and I will appreciate that so much. Let's see how we build this channel up. Okay, I know how you felt. Lost my brother when he was to be 40. See? Yes, mine didn't even reach that age. She was 37. Yeah. So you can understand. So you and Spicy, you've gone through that. So you can understand what I'm talking about. It's not easy, but God always gives us the strength to, carry on. Thank you so much once again, everyone, and I'm going to sign off now. Until next time, when I'll do this semi-live stream. Thank you so much for engaging with me and for supporting me. I appreciate all your support and I love you all. Goodbye and God bless.